Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Hydroneer. So I've changed some things. First things first is I have massively upgraded or our plumbing at least. So I have it set up where I can add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more, 6 more drills altogether. I am currently in the process of clearing out the roof so that everything's just a little more tidy, I guess is the words I would use. But yeah, I just don't like how cumbersome the piping setup is currently. So I was just cleaning it up, making it look a little prettier, and just overall making everything a lot better for our setup. And yeah, I'm just really happy with how everything's turning out. Right now I'm just dealing with the literal headache of bumping my head on every last little piece here. Yeah, again, this thing is not the easiest thing to maneuver, but I'm working on it. I'm learning. We definitely need to keep alternating between this and this to clear this area out. I would like to get it to the point where I can place up to another row of tier 2s mining down here. That can all together, without expanding any wider, take our tier 2 system up to, I think it's about 21-ish, 20-ish, something, piping. Or drills, and yeah, that is where we are at currently, guys. I am very proud of how this is turning out so far. Yeah, I don't think it's driving me completely nuts yet with all the dripping pipes, but that is getting close. I would very much like to deal with all the drips, but I need to get more quantnium to be able to get more tier 2 drills to seal off 90% of those pipes. There's some of them that I can deal with corks, because that is the next step for them. They don't, or they may never see a drill attached to them for some of these end pieces. Like, for example, I can convert that to a 90 real quick instead of that, and I could also, I don't know how to seal that off. But yeah, I could also, like, just connect some things together and make things a lot better, but I am not up to that point yet. I'm not worried about it. Apologize for how annoying it's going to be for that process, but there we go. Alrighty, guys, that is much cleaner there. I am very much happier with this setup. I think I may convert all these to overhead piping too, because honestly, all I'd have to do is turn this into a T here. You know, let's do it real quick. It won't take long. That there, convert this here. And then start adapting all these here. Oh, wait. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Alright, and then now we just need to slowly unlock and convert all these over, and yeah, everything will flow right. Alrighty, guys, and with that, that is converted. And yeah, like I said, I can probably do the same thing with that one. Take a spare 90 I got until I am ready, just to quiet things up a little bit here. And there you go. That will allow me to seal these all off once I actually get my drills. There we go. Alright, and place this in here again. Oh, what the heck? There we go. Alright. Put this over here. And good enough. Not worried about it. Alright, and let's see what the current setup of the quantnium is. That is enough for us to get one more, I believe. So we're gonna head up there and go get another drill going, because again, the more, the faster it is. While we're actually heading up here, I'm gonna go look at the tier 3 drills and see what's going on with those. I don't think we're ready for those yet, but it doesn't hurt to check and to see how much they cost. Because if they cost platinum too, we may want to think about starting to convert early. They cost... Yeah, they cost a lot of platinum too. So, no, we are going to go crazy with the tier 2 setups first, because 150 is a lot more reasonable to get. The tier 3 may get you just a bunch of the others, but that's cool that we got a tier, or the corestone farm going. So, sooner or later, it will get to that point, hopefully. Let's see. We need a empty bucket, guys. Alright, empty bucket, and let's go walk this up here for the dump. Ooh, I'm just piling up buckets, guys. Just drop that down there. Alright, and there we go. Alright, we have one more tier 2 drill. Let's see what our current platinum setup is. And yeah, not enough. Expected. Alright. And we should be perfectly fine on this. Yeah. We're not going to have to bring up any iron anytime soon, but we'll need a bunch of platinum. I don't really know if there's a way to get this stuff faster, to be honest. Okay, and there we go. And let's get one more drill going, guys. We can finish off this end piece here. There we go. And we officially have an entire row of drills going. I don't think I have any corks lying around to clear up some of this noise. And realistically, we're at the point of just needing the farm. I'm going to... Oh wow, we don't even need much of that yet. We need some, but not much. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to offload this pallet here. Okay, that's not going to work. That's okay. Alright, we are going to take this pallet up, and the reason why is I am going to do some driving around. I'm going to go see where I can get a tier 3 pickaxe. I don't think it's in the shop up here, and I don't know where. I think it's where you buy the tier 3 piping, but I'm not certain. I honestly have no clue. It'd be nice to get a tier 3 pick so we can just clear out our back area a little more. But yeah, when I find it, I will get back with you guys. Alrighty, everybody. So I found it. So it is in this area where you can buy the tier 3 stuff, and I am going to get the pick. I am going to get... I'm not worried about the shovel yet. That's something late game if you want to make multi-layer mines. And I'm going to get whatever this is. It's called a prospector helmet. I don't really know what it's for. What? I need tea? I don't even know what tea is. That is a whole nother investment I gotta look into. I doubt that's trillions of coins, but I'm gonna have to find out what the TIS-T currency is. Ah, that's frustrating. Drove all the way out here for nothing. I doubt it's anything to do with this. Yeah, that's just telling me about the sea, and that's to the DLC. And... yeah, this is something to do with, like, ore veins and stuff like that. I don't even know what that means and what ore veins are. Alrighty, so we're gonna call this the end of this video. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and honestly, I think the next video is gonna be mostly me digging out our mine even more to expand. I think what I'll do before I leave this area, though, is at least buy some quarks, because... you guys will probably get pretty annoyed if I don't, just like I would. And that's okay. Alright guys, see you then.